Hello, and how is everybody doing this afternoon? Welcome to the stream. This is the bottom of the barrel. You have reached the bottom of the barrel, and we are back to the MSU version of A Link to the Past. So we're gonna finish that one up tonight since I have some time today to go ahead and devote as much time to it as possible, so we can go ahead and get it finished up. And we've already got Stalkings already in the chat.
Wow.
All right, what's up, Stalking? I received a link to a new stream of yours. It's highly unlike you to stream this early.
But why? Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that?
Already, Stalking's going to go ahead and start on that. But that's fine. That's fine. Go ahead, Stalking, because you got to make it. You got to throw in. You got to throw in your quips, your humor. You got to make things interesting around here. Always appreciate it. What was I going to do? Yes. Hold on. I'm just getting a little caught up here because I gotta make sure something's not right. I think it's coming. I think it's coming. Because I'm worrying about getting that sword tempered, and we got to work on that. But really good stream. Last time, almost 6 hours. Because I overcompensated on how long it was going to take to actually beat the game, and I should have devoted a little bit more time to it as an all-day stream. But hey, that's what I get for not because again, I was depending on what the average time to finish the game was versus me finishing the game. Two different avenues right there because I didn't finish it out like I thought I was going to, and I may end up having some battery problems with my controller here, but we'll deal with that when we get to it. As far as the first upload, has gotten a pretty good response, surprisingly, on YouTube. I was shocked. I wasn't expecting to get any kind of response to it at all, but I got some pretty good response off of it. And going through the comments, I learned because this whole SMU thing, even though it's been around for a long time, it's pretty new to me. And come to find out that there are different SMU ROMs out there with different versions of the music. And supposedly there's one with better music than the one I'm playing, because from what I'm playing is an older build. And there's one floating around that has better music to it. So I wouldn't mind checking that out. Maybe doing doing something where we'll go through it and kind of compare the songs on there with that build. But we'll have to see on that. I'm going through and I'm discovering all new SMU versions of games that are out there, like Super Castlevania 4 and Ghosts and Goblins, and I mean, there's a whole slew of games with audio with alternate audio tracks to it, and probably FMVs too. I haven't looked into the FMV part of it, but it seems like most of it's more audio than anything else. So this has kind of opened up a new path to kind of play these old NES games with like a fresh take. So that's something I will probably looking a little bit more into. But before we get started, let's go ahead and get the plugs because we're going to go ahead and go running right into it. Hey, don't forget to follow me on Kick. Subscribe to me on Twitch. Subscribe to me on youtube.com/@NashThunderclap and Nash Thunderclap Live. I'm on all the socials. Instagram, Facebook, Zitter. That's where you get all my updates. Everything's Nash Thunderclap. Hey, YouTube, because I know you're watching. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe, whatever it takes to help me out with this crazy algorithm. I would really appreciate it. Dawkins says, I hope you can find one that has Earthbound. I really would love to watch you play that. You know, honestly, Stocking, I never did finish Mother 3. I never did finish Mother 3. And you know what? I need to actually go through the China box and see if Mother 3 is on there. Because hopefully it plays better than the one I loaded onto. However, I played it when I played it, I guess over a year ago. And then, you know, I just stopped. But I wouldn't mind kind of going back to that and playing that and finishing that up. But Earthbound, again, I've tried playing Earthbound so many times. It's been so many starts and stops. I get to a point and then I just would give up on it. But maybe playing Expedition 33 will get me back into an interest in playing some turn-based RPGs. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get started. Oh, and by the way, I am planning on a stream on Nash Thunderclap Live tonight. Got a few things to talk about. First of all, I need to do something here. Cut the music down. I noticed that the game audio was way too loud last time, for my taste. I think this has to. I think that has to use it. I think that bomb won't work. No, that's going to need a different type of bomb. So I got that fixed. Okay, so we're gonna have to hit up. We're gonna hit up another dungeon. And there was a few things that I missed last time before the last dungeon, so we'll probably get to that. But it was only like heart containers, and I don't really think that that's kind of vital. My big thing is getting this sword upgraded. Why does it still have the... Hold on a second. I gotta go back wide for a second. I gotta check something here. All right. I'm glad I did that. So the game save was screwed up. But luckily my backup was good to go, so I need some new tunics too. You know what? Let's go back. what was I saying? Because I lost track of what I was saying. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so it was a good thing to save, do my save state on there, because I would have had to do that dungeon all over again, and we're not doing that. That was already a headache. Do need some fairies. Da, 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 da. You know, really, I could probably take a chance. Yeah, buddy. All right, now we are in the dungeon thingy. Hook shot because. That hook shot is the thing. Ah, dang it. Oh, they respawn too. I gotta get down to there and get that. 'Cause that's big key. That's probably a regular key. How's the compass? Look at me do the dodging. Look at me not dodge so well. Yay. Sorry, I'm trying to get this one. Okay, here we go. Come on over here. Well, that's not what I wanted to do, but whatever. Out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I gotta... Fuck! Come on! Killing me, game. You're killing me with your moving floors. You overpowered me. I mean, I got 50 bombs. Now, remember, kids, that's going to play a part later on. Put it on that bag and start collecting some fairies. There we go. Let's see if that respawn. Yeah, look at that. Neat little trick. Neat little trick to respawn. got a refill there. Let's go ahead and go one more time. Fuck. I didn't time that right. See, that's what you get for hitting me, so I had to take that back. Again, I'm gonna waste all my magic trying to get this last fairy. Again. Alright. Alright, I can recover the rest of those hearts. Ah, oh crap. Yeah, they don't make it you can walk past these guys very easy. Again. Fuck! Very in here, we know this. Down there. They're facing the wrong direction. No, you don't. No, you don't. Thank you very much. You saved my life. Please take me outside. You want to go outside? We'll go outside. You want to go outside? Let's go outside. First, we got to use this key, right? Ah, yeah, you guessed wrong. sniping him left and right, and nothing was happening. God, too bright. You know, you wanted to go outside. Okay, we got plenty of fairies. Plenty of fairies. I forgot I could do that. And the crystal thingy. One of the shorter dungeons. Yes, thanks to me. Now, I want to know is, where did they go after he rescues them? Are they still in the crystals? Are they whisked away to some secret location? Are they in his? Did they shrink down? They're in his pocket. I guess that's one of those everlasting questions we will never find out about. Rivet, your body did not change. You're not just some ordinary guy, are you? I wonder what my partner's doing without me. I have a request to you. Take me to my partner. Alright. Got it. I need this freaking sword tempered. Oh, in front of the police! Oh! F the police. happy days are here again. You found my partner. We are very happy now. Drop by again. At that time, we will temper your sword perfectly. So you're going to improve upon the sword of Bane's evil. I can't remember if I did this or not. Yeah, I think I did this already. Yeah, I did this already. Wow. Hey, you! That's how I greet people. Hey, you. Welcome. Temper my sword. Oh, yeah, I had to walk. I forgot, I gotta walk off screen and then come back with the sword ready. Great! Your sword is stronger. You can feel the sheer power flowing through your body. Really? Can I defeat the chickens now? Spank 'em! Oh shit! No! I angered the swarm. Staircase. They got my hearts filled. Follow me, chest. There you go. Let's see. Macarena. Oh, do we have the ability for a one shot? It still takes 3 shots. I think this is another jar. Well, I'll open the chest for you. Will you keep it a secret from everybody else? Would you please promise? Yeah, I promise not to tell anybody it's jar. Yay! Yay! I got some of my money back. This game is a great investment in money making. Oops. Look at me, I'm getting all them hard pieces. Let's go to 8. Thank you, duck friend. Hey, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Just tell me something I did not already. Oh, I like that. Already. You can really appreciate when you have a more powerful sword is ready for you. Not ready for you when you can use a more powerful sword. See? There was no reason for me to go in there and get hurt. No reason at all. Worked to my advantage, didn't you? destroy the skeleton knight with the sword alone. When he collapses, he's vulnerable to another weapon. Oh yeah, these. Yeah, we got it. It's a bomb that blows him up. Nope, shouldn't have done that. Oh no. I lost 4 hearts, but I got 1 back. That was a terrible investment. Come on. I got... Well, that's never happened before. I got stuck. Because I was too busy shuffling my feet. And I never understood why the games feel so inclined to let me know. I think I fell in the wrong spot. Yeah, I fell in the wrong spot. Get in the door, come on. Did I not get like any like non-slip, like grippy shoes or something? they have. I was about to say they have just as tough a time as I do trying to get through that. Yeah, they didn't stop nothing. Stop. Blue mail. Oh, I saw a crack, saw a crack, saw a crack. I gotta go back to get the crack. It's like tempted. Lift. Nice. Oh, fuck. Ah, shit, I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at my screen over here. I should have known it wasn't that easy to get to it. Oh, good. I finally got some fucking sheep that'll help me take some hits. I can't get the words out. I'm sorry. You don't want you here. Fairies and bottles I got. Oh, I can get some more. Time to spam this room. Down we go. Hello, lovely. Eh. Damn it, too close. Damn it! What is it with these fairies and just coming right at me? Am I wearing some kind of fairy pheromone or something? Do they find me irresistible? Not this time, you're going in the net. One more. Because I'd rather use fairies than potions. Back to it. I'll wait. Yeah, I never went in to see if I could use any of those. Yeah, and you know what? You know what's really funny? Oh, you'll see it in a second. Unless you already know, but you're gonna see it. Yeah, a room full of fairies. Fairies! Oh, you just lucky I'm in a hurry. Go, Link, you... Ah. There we go. Good job, Link. And Nimrod. So I am controlling him. I am the Nimrod. Bye. That was a surprise attack. Good as I'm going up there. What? Fuck that. Bombos. 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 Oh no. Oh, whew. You know what? Yeah, I better take a precaution because I didn't take a precaution before that. That was. I didn't take a precaution before I hopped down there, and I needed to take that precaution now. I was like, oh shit. Am I fucked? Do I have to do that crap all over again? Oh, and that was me just forgetting because I got ahead of myself because it looked, well, that looks a little easy. I think I can get past that. I better stop that. I was getting dizzy. I believe in you. I believe in you. Look something up. Pause that real quick. Look at that. I beat a cucumber. Go in. All right, next dungeon. All right, I'm gonna take a break real quick, and when I come back, we are gonna go forward. Yeah, we're closer to the end than I thought I was, so this might actually be a shorter stream than I expected. So I will be right back.
So what again? 3,000? 3,000 words a minute. Okay, that's pretty fast. Okay, for the world's record, up in the booth, we have a CPA with a lot of adding machines up there. How fast was Fred Hirsch just reading?
Mike, according to our calculations, Fred read 18 pages at 500 words per pages. He read for 15 seconds, so we multiply that by 4 for 1 minute for an average of over 36,000 words per minute.
36,000! That's a world's record! The fastest reader read 25,000 words a minute. Congratulations, Fred Hirsch, and let's meet the fastest reader in the world. Congratulations, that's phenomenal. We just set a record right here on Amazing Discovery. Wait a second. We saw you flipping through the pages. Did you really remember what you've read? I mean, do you know what you've read?
Well, of course. Otherwise, it wouldn't make any sense.
Well, let me give you a little test here. Now, I'm not a fast reader here, so just give me a chance here. I got to think of a question. Just a second here. It's hard to talk while I'm reading. Okay, here we go. What was the name of a soldier, a Russian general that was fighting near a bridge?
Well, there wasn't a Russian. It was a German soldier, and his name was Schmidt. And he was killed at the bridge at 7 o'clock p.m.
Look, absolutely right. They all look the same the last day. But fantastic! You did it. Congratulations, Fred. I mean, reading this fast, I mean, this has got to help you in your work.
Oh, sure, but the primary reason for it is all those wonderful books out there, they enrich you. They take you places. They refresh your mind. And with a good book, you're never alone.
Wow. Congratulations, the fastest reader in the world. We're going to submit Fred to the Guinness Book of World Records in England. Fantastic. John Machida, what do you think of him? All thousands of words a minute.
Well, I just want to say congratulations. I think you did a really terrific job. But, you know, I think I could have gone a lot faster. All I needed was a bigger book. I mean, the words were a little small. I needed a bigger book. I could have gone much faster than I did before.
Okay. We'll give you another chance. I think I'm finally catching on here. Now, John can only read so fast because he has to say every word. And Fred, well, he lets his mind do the work, and obviously he can read very fast. I mean, he broke the world's record.
Well, you know, that's right, Mike. But also comprehension increases when you use the program. Alphanetics can be used by anybody, Mike, a student or a teacher.
Well, let's meet an educator, J.D. Mildrew. Now, you teach college. What subjects do you teach?
Mike, I teach math and physics, the subjects that give the students the most trouble.
But how does reading help you with math and physics?
Many students come in math and physics, they're terrified by these subjects. They think it has something to do with their math aptitude. We find it has something to do with reading ability.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to use the bathroom to grab the phone because you never know whenever you're going to miss a message or something. So I had to go use the bathroom and I had to go grab my phone. So I may have to stop periodically to take care of some massages. Oh fuck, not the lasers. Oh, fuck. Bomb shooting slugs. Whatever's moving, it sure is taking a sweet ass time. Oh, is he gone? Is he not coming back? Oh, we were having a race. Let's see, where is it on this damn map? I don't have the compass, that's what it is. I'm getting a little lost here. I'll come back for you later. Alright, we got the cane. Here I am again. you got lucky. Alright, it says turn on the lights. Damn dungeon didn't pay the electric bill. Only on this level. That's fine. We'll find the switch. We'll flip the switch back on. Oh, you little buggins. Well, that's not what I wanted to do, but okay. Ah, you drained me. You bitches. Damn, shit was just following me. Something's dropping alive turds. Of course. Son of a bitch. Oh, I didn't realize I was out of arrows. That's fine. Got a fairy. We'll be back. And you know what? I didn't even think to do. Oh, whoops. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. Yeah, we don't want you to save no screenshot, game bar. You stop that. Juice. Well, I gotta go wide here for a second because clearly I hit the wrong button here. There we go. I swear, the functionality and shit they put on these Xbox controllers, you hit the wrong button, and it just fucking interferes with the whole thing that you're trying to do. Doggy says, for dry red eyes, Link is awesome. You know, that would be funny if you walked into that room and it was clouds of like a big cloud of smoke, and then it slowly dissipated and you see a whole bunch of red eyeballs. Didn't assume I was going to get past this part because I'm fucking awesome. That's why. I'm not there. I'm stuck, but I'm not going back to the dark world, so. Bitchin' Octoroks. Over one screen. Jesus. I forgot. God, fuck. Stupid flowers are keeping my magics away. Glad I got a countdown. Oh, the fairy. Ooh. Did you see that? I can feel it throbbing in my hand. Good. I can get some arrows. Song says, Mr. Nash, I think she ate all the fairies. Yeah, she ate all the fairies in the Dark World. How? I mean, with the amount of boulders that are coming down that mountain, you would think it would be crumbling to pieces. Fuck you, whatever you are. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Damn it, get out of the way so I can fucking go up the thing. In the dew. God damn it. I don't know what these fucking things are. They are so fucking annoying. God damn it. Give me a second. I got two. Yeah, let's wipe away that face. It's gonna be one of those things where this is gonna go out super fast because because my aim is fucking awful. See that? See how bad my fucking aim is? See, I'm gonna need a little help here. In the meantime. That's muted? I shouldn't be muted. Because my mute's off. I gotta go to my backup screen. Oh, I'm good now. Okay, so it was Twitch. Let's just say Twitch. Let's just say Twitch. We lost it for a second in translation. Gotcha. As I try to fix this real quick. Let's see. Because I don't feel like digging around just to find. Of course, it doesn't work. So now I have to go and find some more magic because this is the fucking stupidest part, one of the stupidest parts of the game. Go back to the beginning. So we should be good now. You know what? I'm not going to hit those. What the fuck? There we go. Go, 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 go. Uh-oh. And map and map and map. Oh, no. Come on. Don't be that guy. Get off me. Jeez, get off me. As hell do a lot of damage. And look at that, I got my 9 keys back. Who would have thought? 9 keys. Oh, you know what? I need some more fairies, but I'll get those later. Can I get them all in one shot? Fuck! Damn, stop following me. Vicky. If I go back to the other room, that's gonna probably get me that. Ah, man. Took that hit. Oh goody, a better shield. Wait till the end of the game to give me a better shield. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we stuck again. My controller's dead, that's what it is. Alright, let me get some... Oh, of course, I put these shit batteries in them. Why not? Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna go get some... I'll go get some new... Nash, use your words. Let me get some more batteries. I'll be right back. Huh. Interesting. Not wearing my glasses, so I don't know if these are in right. There we go. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm already got all the monies. I don't need any more all the monies. Yeah, those little bastards are slow as hell. No! Yeah, I was gonna get it yet. I could have avoided all those damn hits. Am I going in circles? Damn it. Second, another shitty thing in this game. Fuck, about damn time. Shit. Good job, Nash. I turned just for a second. Pop. Am I all out of fairies? I'm all out of fucking fairies. Let's see if those will respawn. Hells yeah. Now I'm at full power. Alright, well, okay. Alright, this was a smart decision. Go back here. Target says that's not Nash. That's almost dead. It is. Douglas is ready to kick some ass. That's what I'm gonna do. Yay, we did it! Says, I appreciate you. Oh, that's Zelda.
He is waiting inside his tower past through the gates linking the two worlds. Oh, by the way, it took you long enough. I should have been the first one you rescued. I see what you can't. Shut up. Once Ganon enters the night world, it's unlikely anyone can stop him. But if he stays in the closed space of this world, you can find him wherever he runs. Now go to the Tower of Ganon. We will use our combined powers to break the barrier. Let's return peace to the country without fear. Do you understand? Yes? Not at all. Good, I didn't want to explain that anyway.
Like it says, Nash, you were rock solid in that performance. I could take that one of two ways. Ooh, we got a little bit of a hiccup here. Screw you, lions.
Peek! I'm here.
Oh, so he did keep him in his pocket.
We're going to break the barrier of Ganon's tower without power.
Alrighty. Time is it? It is 5:24. Alright, we're in Ganon's tower. I hate to have to do this, but I got to go ahead and do this. I got to do this now. So I'm going to take a little bit of an extended break, and then we're going to come right back because I've got to eat now. Because I can't hold it off for too long. So I'm going to take a little bit of extended break. I'm going to try and keep it just 15 minutes. And I hopefully it shouldn't take me so too long. I'm gonna just make me something really fast to eat real quick, and then I will be right back. But if you're watching on YouTube, just you know what to do, speed forward. But I will be right back, so stay tuned.
I'll get you. Now, before we go on, some members of the audience were asking, if you wash something that you've transferred a photograph to, will it wash off the t-shirt or sweatshirt?
Mike, I knew you would ask that. This is my nephew's favorite shirt, and I wrestled it away from him. Now, this has been washed 30 or 40 times. It's one of the first projects I made with Picture This.
And it's great.
It's
still
very
perfect.
clear. Still
Okay,
very
what else do
clear.
we have here?
Well, you know, you can use Picture This on almost any surface, Mike. Look at that.
jewelry box?
That's a padded accessory box. Here's on a plastic visor. This is on canvas. It's my parents' graduation picture. This is a wonderful prize for a desk.
Now, what did you make
can
this
see
for?
through it. For my boss. I want him to get an idea of what I want at the end of the year.
A subtle hint.
And this is a grandma bag. Now she won't have to wait till they ask when she goes to the bridge club. Look at this for a kindergartner. Has his own picture on it.
But I want to know, how did you get my business card so big like this on the front of this
Mike,
little
all
thing?
you do is blow up the business card. They can blow it up or shrink it down, either one.
When you
Copiers
take-
are marvelous.
When you have the copy made.
Right.
Wait, what's this? Another gag gift. Look at this.
Oh, no.
See, people have been wondering what I have on these bulky sweaters, right? I'll tell you. Ian, how are you doing over there?
We're about ready, Mike. Ready for a fashion
Are you almost ready with your
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Okay.
We're all ready to
when
go.
we come back, we're going to find out how all the members of the audience have done with their picture this project, and we'll finally see what Ian has done with my picture. All this and more when we come back on Amazing Discovery.
Why put money in a designer t-shirt when you can put yourself in instead? Just use Picture This and transfer any picture to a t-shirt, sweatshirt, any article of clothing, or any fabric. Simply make an inexpensive photocopy of your favorite picture and spread on Picture This. Place it face down on your fabric, press it down, and let it dry. Then just rub it with water and your photograph appears like magic. Every detail, every vivid color. But there's more. Picture This comes with 50 iron-on patterns, plus a complete set of fashion paints that lets you turn any t-shirt into a designer classic. It's easier than paint by numbers. Give your clever creations as gifts or sell them for big profit. You get basic colors, the metallics and jewel paints, even the special dimensional paint, eye-catching glitter paint, and glow-in-the-dark paint. Your children will love it. It's all non-toxic and stands up to regular washing and drying. Even after 30 cycles, this shirt still looks like new. With an hour of fun, and for only $1, you can picture yourself, picture your family, picture your pet, or picture your car. You can even take pictures directly from magazines and travel brochures to create your own mementos. And look, copy the pattern of your favorite skirt and turn it into a coordinated outfit. There's no limit to what you can do with Picture This. You get all the patterns, all the paints, all the utensils. Enough Picture This for more than 30 projects, plus stencils and iron-on letters, and this complete idea and instruction book. Everything for the Amazing Discoveries price of only $29.95. Here's how to order. To order your complete Picture This system, including all the beautiful iron-on patterns for only $29.95, have your credit card ready and call toll-free 1-800-527-3271. Remember, as an Amazing Discoveries viewer, you'll also receive 12 permanent fabric colors, the special dimensional paints, the clever glow-in-the-dark formula, and enough Picture This to do over 30 complete projects. What a value! So call 1-800-527-3271 or send check or money order to Picture This, P.O. Box 180, Cresskill, New Jersey, 07626. Please include $4.95 for shipping and handling. Call 1-800-527-3271 now.
Welcome back to Amazing Discoveries. Now we're finally going to see what our audience members have been doing over in the challenge area with their favorite pictures and Picture This. Let's see first Margie. Here's her picture that she made. Her original picture. Turn around. Let's see the project here. It's a little risque here. A little risque for family television. What is this?
My friend and I were having fun in Steamboat Springs, Colorado, and made our own souvenirs.
Very good. Your own souvenir shirt. Excellent. Good work. And Alexandra is a golfer, and let's see what she made. Turn around. It's tea time. Good work. Was it fun?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
And Doug, now Doug is a soccer player. Very handsome young boy there. Turn around, let's see your project. A gym bag. Doug's my name, soccer's my game. Good work, Doug, very good. And Kiana loves to be photographed because she's got such a great face and a great smile. Turn around. Here she is on the front of a camera. And yes, we're finally going to see what Ian has made with my photograph. Okay, Ian, show him.
Yeah, but Mike, we use your photograph, but I use my body. All right.
Sure you did.
My hero! My hero!
Are we impressed with Picture This? This is great. What can we say?
Listen, Mike, remember, with just a little bit of effort, we've made all these wonderful projects. That's the magic of Picture This.
Let's give her a big hand. I think we all have to agree that Picture This is truly an amazing discovery. Until next time, I'm Mike Levy, and this is Amazing Discovery.
Staff of Amazing Discoveries would love to hear from you. Just drop us a line at Amazing Discoveries, P.O. Box 470, Hollywood, California, 90078. The following special program, Amazing Discoveries, is a paid advertisement presented in its entirety by Media Arts International. Coming up next on Amazing Discoveries, we'll show you how to turn on the human calculator in you. Now, here's the host of Amazing Discoveries, Mike Levy.
Welcome, welcome. I want you to meet a friend of mine who is fondly referred to as the human calculator. You'll see why. Scott Flansburgh. What is 497 times 35? What is that?
17,395.
Right on the button. Isn't that fun? But there's more. Scott, here's a hard one. What's 4,379 divided by 7? What is that?
625.57142.
Wow, right out to all those decimal points. Now, Scott obviously likes math. But let's be honest with ourselves. How many people in today's studio audience have been frustrated or intimidated by math? How many people here? Me too. But you know, the important thing is that if you don't pick up math young as a child, it can actually slow down or stop how far you can go in life. It can limit how much money you can make. And aren't we tired of hearing how America's educational system is falling apart? How other countries like Japan are producing smarter kids? Huh? Well, today's Amazing Discovery is going to turn all that around because our special guest says that by the end of today's show, everyone in our audience and you at home are going to be able to do complex mathematical calculations, not on paper and not with an old-fashioned calculator, but in your head. Scott, how is this possible?
Mike, just keep an open mind because today I'm going to show you and everyone watching how to tap into this power we have deep down inside us, and we just don't know how to turn it on.
That would be great. But before you get started, Scott, we have one of our famous Amazing Discoveries challenges just for you. Are you ready?
I'm ready, Mike.
Okay. A while back, Scott Flansburgh appeared on Gary Collins' home show. And by the end of the show, 22,000 people phoned in and admitted that they were poor in math. And we've invited 4 of them to join us here on today's Amazing Discoveries. And they're from across the nation. They're from Florida, from California, and even all the way from Alabama. Welcome, everyone. Now, here's the challenge. Scott claims that by the end of today's show, he's going to have you all doing complex math calculations in your head. Are you ready for that? Okay, Scott, go for it.
Oh, no, Mike, I'm not going to do it. I've got to do this show with you. So what I did was I brought a friend with me that's going to take him backstage during the show and teach him how to do everything.
Okay, bring out Scott's friend.
Kevin, come on out. I need Kevin. There he is.
Wait a minute. This is a little boy. You're going to train them?
Yeah.
Mike,
I can't believe this.
Yeah, Mike, that's just it. This program is so easy, anybody can learn it. It doesn't matter how young or old you are.
Are you sure you can do this?
It's a piece of cake.
Okay, you're out of here. Take him backstage and train him. We'll check back with you later and see how you're doing. Everyone here want to see some more demonstrations from Scott? Okay, but just to make it interesting, we've enlisted the help of Ray Gayton. Now, Ray Gayton is a certified public accountant from a nationwide accounting firm, Panel Kerr Forrester, and he's here to check Scott's accuracy. He's going to follow along with Scott using his adding machine here. And Scott, for every correct answer, you're going to hear this sound. But Scott, should you give us a wrong answer, Ray's going to give you one of these. Okay, thanks, Ray. And to give you some really tough problems, we have an entire Girl Scout troop here in our audience. Troop number 1525 from Van Nuys, California. And they're going to give you some really tough problems, Scott. Are you ready?
I'm ready, Mike, but afterwards I want to show everybody how easy it is and that anybody can learn how to do this.
Okay, well, let's put you to work first. What is your name?
Patricia.
Patricia, let's give Scott a big, long row of 3-digit numbers to add up. Give him 4 3-digit numbers, and Scott's going to add them in his head. Go ahead.
333.
Plus.
454.
Plus.
699.
Plus.
999.
And I got to give you one, too. Here's one. 984.
3,469.
Right up. Who else? Can you do division, too?
Sure, Mike.
What is your name?
Cassie.
Cassie, let's give him a hard division problem. How about a 4-digit number divided by a single-digit number?
5,973 divided by 7.
853.2857142.
Wow! Scott, how do you do that? How do you do that in your head?
Mike, it's so easy. If I could you have the girl that gave me the addition problems? I want to bring her down here.
Go down there
and teach her how to do it. Okay, and what's your name?
Patricia.
Patricia. When we normally add a column of numbers up, don't we start on the right-hand side and then go to the left and carry and all that stuff? It's pretty difficult. But I want to show you a real easy way to get the answer, okay? Now, instead of starting over here, let's start on the left-hand side. And this 1 right here, doesn't it stand for 100?
Yes.
And what does this 2 stand for?
200.
Okay, so now let's keep a running total in our heads, okay? What's 100 plus 200?
300.
Plus another 100,
400.
right? Plus 200 more.
600.
Okay, now let's go to the top of the next column, which is the tens, right? So this 2 tens stands for 20. So add it to 600, and what do you get?
620.
Plus 20 more.
640.
Plus 20 more.
660.
Plus 10 more.
670.
Okay, now go to the top of the ones. What's 670 plus 3?
673.
Plus 6 more.
679.
Plus 1.
680.
And 4 more.
684.
684, and that's the right answer.
Patricia, you
Isn't that
did that
easy?
in your head. Let's hear it for Patricia.
So, Mike, bring me the other girl down that gave me the real hard division problem. I want to show her how to
Cassie,
do
go down
something
there.
else. What's your name?
You're pretty smart.
Cassie, are you pretty good at multiplication?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to show you a shortcut for real big numbers. Like, let's say we wanted to multiply 95 times 95, okay? Now, here's how you do it. How far is 95 from 100?
5.
Okay, so what you do is you put minus 5 underneath, and what do you get? What's 95 minus 5?
90.
90. You had it, it's all right. And now, take this number here and square it. What's 5 times 5?
25.
And bring it right down here, and that's the answer to 95 times 95. 9,025. Is that easy?
Wow.
Okay, you try one. 96 squared. That means 96 times 96. Now, how do you do it?
Okay, 96 from 100 is 4. So you
4.
minus 4.
Minus 4, and what do you get?
92.
Okay, write that down. Now what do I do?
Square the 4, which is 16, and put it after 92.
Great, and what's the answer to 96 times 96?
9,216.
That was terrific.
Oh,
It's that easy, Mike.
very good. Scott, these girls caught right on. Congratulations, girls. How do you do that?
Mike, I see thousands of kids, parents, and teachers every week, and I see the same results time and time again.
Well, we wanted to see those results for ourselves. So we took our camera crew and visited Cholla Junior High School in Phoenix, Arizona, where Scott's been teaching his methods and having some pretty amazing results.
All right, Nicole, we have your math book, and notice how I have to use a calculator for this. You ready? What's 462 plus 385 plus 517? What is that?
1,364.
That's correct. That's really good.
That was pretty easy, thanks.
That was easy? Come
Yeah.
on.
All right, Kyle, what's 24 times 97?
2,328.
It's right. It takes me longer to put in the calculator. All right, Carly, your problem is 93 squared.
8,649.
I'm not through pushing. You're right. Very good. Okay, here's something different. What is the cube root? And I didn't even know what a cube root was, let alone do the stuff in your head, of 195,112. What's that, Zach?
58.
58, you did. Very good.
Well, those kids really impressed us. So we visited a woman who's devoted her life to math to discover why Scott's methods are so successful.
Dr. Mary Hatfield, you're an assistant professor here at Arizona State University, and you've been a director of the National Council of Teachers of Mathematics, representing literally thousands of math teachers from around the country. I mean, you're in charge of teaching teachers what to teach and how to teach. Now, I understand that Scott's methods are really very different than the traditional way of teaching mathematics, right?
Yes, they are. The traditional way is boring. It's rote memorization. It's procedures and doing something just the way the teacher tells you to do it. And Scott's way is to take those numbers and say, hey, split these numbers apart, put them back together, try this, double this, square that, and all of those things that are just procedures for kids to learn. Scott makes it come alive, and he gives the students a feeling that I have power over these numbers. I can do something with these numbers, and I don't have to do it just one right way. And that gives a student a lot of feeling of confidence. If the math anxiety is diminished, and I see students really turning on to this kind of notion of mathematics.
Just imagine the advantage that these kids are going to have for the rest of their lives because of Scott's methods. That's something. You know, when I brought this tape piece back to our studios, everyone was so impressed with how fast Carla got the answer that we flew Carla and her Aunt Diana here to our studios in Los Angeles, and we're going to give Carla another tough problem. You ready? You ready, Carla? Okay, but just to show everyone that you have no calculators there, show them your hands. Nothing up her sleeves, no sleeves. Here's a tough one. I'm going to give you 73 squared. Now, 73 squared is 73 times 73. What's the answer to that?
5,329.
Wow. You did it just as fast. Carla's Aunt Diana, that's got to amaze you.
It does amaze me. Last evening, she was showing me a little bit about how to do it, and I couldn't believe how easy Scott's methods were.
So once you catch on, it's not very hard. Scott, looks like adults like your methods too.
You're right, Mike. My program gives parents the opportunity to help their children, but more importantly, help themselves, because adults use so much math in everyday life.
That's true. Tina Jansen, now, you finished high school, but you didn't go on to college.
That's right, Mike. Math was real hard for me in high school, and it was very discouraging.
So you were obviously intimidated to go on to college. Now, but you recently had to go back to work. You had to go back to the workforce again. Why was that?
Well, I married with 2 children, and we needed the extra income. And everyone knows if you're going to get a good job, you need math skills.
Now, you discovered Scott's methods, and come on, don't be modest. Tell us what happened, Tina.
With Scott's method, it gave me the courage and confidence to accept a job in a big hospital dealing with thousands of dollars every day.
Really?
That's
From
right.
frustration to dealing with thousands of dollars? Now, what are you, in the accounting department or something?
In the billing department.
Fantastic. Tina, congratulations. Tina, can we test you?
Sure.
We got a great test for Tina. Now, how many times have you gone to the market and you filled up the basket and you've taken it to the cash register and you never knew how much money you spent until you got there? And sometimes that can be pretty embarrassing, right? Happened to you? Well, Tina here is the human cash register. Watch this. You ready, Tina?
Ready.
Okay. $2.99, $1.26, $1.45, $1.09, pretty expensive bread, and $2.79. Tina, how much money have we spent so far?
$9.58.
God, that's really amazing.
Mike, that is terrific. But that's just one example of how math can open doors for adults and their careers.
Yeah. Now, Joe Manson, you're an attorney. Pardon me for asking, but what does an attorney need with math?
Well, Mike, I'll tell you, I hated math. I hated it through high school. I hated it in college. And I was so thankful that there's no math at law school. But I'm a commercial litigator in Fairfax, Virginia, and I use math every single day now.
Well, why can't you just use a calculator?
Well, because it takes too long. I need the edge. I got to be quick. I want to give the number to the judge, to the jury, and to opposing counsel. Even during negotiations, you want to whip that number out.
Well, give me an example how you use math in the courtroom.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you. When I discovered Scott's methods, it really gave me the edge, the thing that I needed just to get those answers out. Let's assume that my client owes you $11 million.
I can handle that.
I don't want to pay it all to you, so I say, Mike, look, I'll give you 53%. Come on, Mike, hurry up. I'm going to give you $5.883 million.
Wow. Hey, welcome back, everybody. Yeah, that was right at 15 minutes, maybe a little under. I made sure to make something just super quick, so. Keep hopping around, you gonna get it, dingus. Yep, of course. Why not? Got the hit. Keys, more keys that I don't need. It's one thing I hate about those guys. 3 fairies. I'm good. Just need to get a recharge. I almost feel like I need more arrows. Come on, you can do it, Link. Get through the door. Okay, treasure box. Yeah, I gotta backtrack. Because I think I made an oopsie. And there's my oopsie again. Yeah, I didn't do that right. Damn you, like, invincibility? Slippery bastards. Just in case. Alright, I'm back there. Oh fuck, I wasn't paying attention. They came for me. No, god damn it. All right. Oh wait, what the fuck am I doing? I just need to get back here. Duh, I should have been a little bit smarter about that. Take them hits, you know? Fuck no, go! Well, that couldn't have been helped. That's right. God damn it! One heart. Can I get this in? Fuck no, couldn't do it because of the bullshit sitting right next to me. God, fuck you, fuckity, fuck, fuckity, fuck, fuck. God, you prick. Fuck me, fuck me, fuck me. Fuck, how? I'm sitting there and zapping it right next to it. It doesn't set it on fire. do that again. Dog says, I grab food and come back and you're almost dead. Damn it, Nash. Oh, what do you mean almost dead? I have died several times. But thanks to the magical restorative powers of the fairies. Fairies! I'm back. No, fuck. Alright. Yeah, glad I did this. Doggy says, shh, this is a no-death run. I'm pretty sure everybody, even though I know you were joking, I'm pretty sure everybody's already figured out that that's not a thing with me. Off of me. Here we go. We did it. We're about to fight Anganiganum. Ho, ho, ho. It's great that you've come all this way here, Link. I'm very happy to see you again, but you'd better believe that we will not have a third meeting. Prepare for your doom. I know which one it is. It is the one with the darkest shadow. No, he was a pig the whole time. Wow, that's a badass bat if he could just break through the ceiling like that. Alright, let's see. It has rabies. Darky says, you didn't die, those were glitches. Glitches! Glorious glitches! Alright, I got two fairies, so I good, but I think we will be okay. Let's see, we got plenty of arrows. I think we got 35 arrows, so we are good. Off to battle. I never. Wait, I should be a.
I never imagined a boy could give me so much trouble. It's unbelievable that you defeated my alter ego. The Dark Wizard, twice. But I will never give you the Triforce. I will destroy you and make you my wish to conquer. Both the light and dark worlds come true without delay. Snort.
Nope. We cool. Dawkins says, back when Ganon was a pig. Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, he's still kind of, sort of a pig. Last fairy. The problem is we're getting too impatient. You're doing so well, lad. But I can break through this secret technique of darkness and Ungarde. We got King in the chat. King says Warhammer and Ark are now free on PS Essential. You know, before we get started, I think I need to get a recharge and get some fairies. Says no thanks to both. Yeah, that's the thing. The Ark, like I said, the other stream, the Ark, I've got that on I don't know how many different versions, and I think that bolt gun, that Warhammer bolt gun, I think what that is like a it's supposed to be modeled after like Doom. Dawkins says, leave it to PlayStation to shovel off free shit that's been out forever. And if you don't have Ark by now in some form or fashion, you don't need to have it. He says, Dawkins probably prefers the free card game. Hey, King, that card game, I was never going to buy it or play it, but they made it was Game of the Year last year, so, I mean, I am willing to check it out. Actually, you know what? Hold on, I got the money. Oh, because I got 2 fairies. Okay. No problem. I'll go buy another one. Song says, my whole thing is if I'm gonna pay, if I'm gonna play a card game, I'm gonna play a real card game, not a video game card play. Inscription is the only one I like. It was nice of them to put the dart thing back. King says, hopefully my bed frame comes FedEx tomorrow. Tracking isn't showing progress. Oh, and Stalking says, by the way, just wait for this Nash. Next month, PlayStation is giving away Grand Theft Auto 5. I thought they already gave away Grand Theft Auto 5. Or am I mistaken? Maybe it was the Essentials. Because, well, I don't know. Since they delayed Grand Theft Auto 6, I guess they got to appease people. But God, at this point, who in the hell doesn't have Grand Theft Auto 6? You know? Oops. I got hit. That was 2 hearts. Be a little patient this time. He says they did multiple times for Essential. Now, are you talking about their Game Pass version? Because I'm thinking I'm talking about their free monthly games. Not Essential, but I have PlayStation. I've got the maximum tier on PlayStation, the one that gets like all this everything, but I kind of got grandfathered into it. Because by the time all that stuff changed, I was already that was gonna happen. Stocking says, so asking someone who really knows, do you think PlayStation is worth it? It doesn't seem like it. So here's, let me have a sip of coffee and I'll explain this real quick and we'll finish this fight up. If you want access to all those games, that game library, yeah. But if you're not really into playing all that and you want to do just just get it to where you can play multiplayer, because you got to have PlayStation Plus to play multiplayer. Get the lowest tier that you can. But for me, and the way I stream and stuff like that, I will dig through there and I'll find something. I can find something to stream. King says King says you need Essential to play online and get you 3 minimum games premium. So that's what I got. I got premium, but I got grandfathered into it because I was already in the middle of a. I had 2 or 3 years on my PlayStation Plus subscription, and when it converted it over to the premium, the big one. But as far as the only negative I have about it is they don't update the PlayStation 1 games enough. They don't update the PlayStation 2 games unless they're going to end up selling them. And 3, you still have to cloud stream the PS3 games, which if they wanted to, they could do I'm sure they have an emulator for it, but they're just lazy and won't do it. Because in the grand scheme of things, PlayStation, they look down on the PS3. I missed. Wow, can you not hit him, Link? Fuck, you can't. Can you just not hit him? All right, I gotta watch it this time. I gotta resort to my potions. Face him, you fuck! Of course. Of course. Finally, shit! I made that way harder than it should have been. Because my impatience was getting ahead of me. Oh. The door unzippered. Song says, I knew a guy that looked like that boss. Hey, I knew somebody's boss who looked like Eggman. I mean, he was exactly round like Eggman. I'm the Triforce. The Triforce will grant the wishes in the heart and mind of the person who touches it. If a person with a good heart touches it, it will make the good wishes come true. If an evil-hearted person touches it, it grants his evil wishes. King says, there are a few PS1 and PS2 games I wish they add to the old generation playable games, but company customers not to be satisfied. So there's a lot of things you also have to take into effect on that is licensing. Because there's probably a good bit of games people would like on there, but because of licensing, either because the original license holder doesn't own it anymore, or the company that made it doesn't exist anymore, it's kind of hard to do it. And plus, Sony's never really been... I think essentially after they made the changes to the PS3, Sony's not really big on backwards compatibility. They've gotten a little bit into it with the PS5, making PS4 games backwards compatible, but they should have made it to where it could play PS3 games. Like to where you could alternate to the PS3 OS. But no, they don't want to do it because in their mind, well, nope, why should we do something for these old games? Nobody has these old games. Yes, they do. You can get PS3 games fairly easy. Stalking said, did it hurt your brain to read that one? Not really. I mean, I can't read to begin with. The stronger the wish, the more powerful the Triforce expression of that wish. It's almost better if I could do Mo, Larry, and Curly, because the 3 Triforce pieces, the 3 Stooges. If Ganon's wish was to conquer the world, that wish changed the Golden Land to the Dark World. Ganon was building up his power here so he can conquer the Light World and make it his bitch. I mean, wish come completely true. But now you have totally destroyed Ganon. His dark world will vanish. The Triforce is waiting for a new owner. Its golden power is in your hand. And I said golden power, not golden shower. Link, you perverted bastard. Now touch it with a wish in your heart. He wishes for a season 2 of The Acolyte, but it broke the Triforce instead. Yay! We did it! It's the king, his daughter, and his harem. It's Shashasharjaras. Homecoming. Link to the Past is one of those games that, as great and as great as it is, it's one of those you can put down for a while. And when I mean like a year or two, and you can pick it back up again and still really enjoy it, and still have the same frustrations with it. And his uncle recovers. He's a Zambo. King says it's fun. King says the best one is the one on the N64. I would probably have to go back and play that one. I did play it before. I wasn't overly impressed. And don't get me started on Majora's Mask. I hate Majora's Mask. Because I hate the fucking time travel mechanics in it. Sagan says OTT is not the best one. Ocarina of Time was a new type, but definitely wasn't the best. Yeah, especially with stuff that came after. I mean, if I had to put Ocarina of Time and A Link to the Past, I mean, I had to go Link to the Past. Sagan says Twilight Princess blows Ocarina of Time out of the water. Yeah, it did. Now, Twilight Princess felt a lot more linear than Ocarina of Time, but one of the problems with Ocarina of Time is they were trying to find that perfect balance of the camera control. And they got it with Twilight Princess. Now I do like Wind Waker, but I mean I've got my problems with Wind Waker too. But I mean, this is overall my favorite Zelda game. But you know, everybody has their own opinions when it comes to which games are the best, oh, it's the Pickle Patrol. And everybody's entitled to their opinion on that. So, you know, my favorite's not your favorite. And I have reasons why I like what I like. You have reasons why you like what you like. And the Master Sword sleeps again. Alright, we're going to go through the credits. We're going to enjoy the rest of the this soundtrack that was over a gig. I mean, very nice gameplay and everything. King says the one with the dark animal was on GameCube was good. You're talking about Wind Waker? Now Wind Waker was good. Four Swords Adventures was really good. I really like Four Swords Adventures, but it was pretty much Link to the Past. And if you didn't mind all the hitting the pause button every like 5 seconds, the Game Boy ones were really good. What is it? Seasons and Ages? Seasons and Ages was, I love Seasons and Ages. But the Game Boy ones were really good. And I know Stalking, you don't like it, but I enjoyed the Minish Cap. I like the Minish Cap. But hands down, in my opinion, the absolute worst Zelda game is Triforce Heroes. Triforce Heroes is such garbage. Doggy says, I couldn't get in the Minish Cap. I tried. Well, I mean, it was a little different. I mean, it looked really good. Capcom made it. So Nintendo didn't make it. Capcom made it. So, of course, it was probably a little bit more different than some of the other Zelda games. You'd be surprised how many companies like Capcom and Bandai made games for Nintendo. Like, I know one of the F-Zeros was made by Namco Bandai. And Capcom did the, I think they did all the handheld Zeldas too. He says, I just remember it was a dark fur shadow fox or some talking animal. Oh, that might have been Twilight Princess. Twilight Princess was on the Wii and the GameCube. And I remember when I was at GameStop and I was there, my first year there was the launch for the Wii. And originally they were going to release Twilight Princess on the GameCube and the Wii at the same time, but they delayed the GameCube, I think, a month or a little longer, so they could they didn't want to overshadow the Wii version. But talking to people that did play the GameCube version, they preferred the GameCube version versus the Wii version because of the motion controls. And then I guess when the Switch came out, they did what is it? Oh god, jeez, don't. Breath of the Wild. They did Breath of the Wild on the Wii U and the Switch on the same day, but everybody got it on the Switch because it was the big game on the Switch. But I got 2 copies of Breath of the Wild on the Wii U. One of them you guys tried to you all tried to see me play, and it just kept glitching out. So I had to play I popped in the Switch version for a little bit, and the intention was I was going to go through and I was going to do a run on that, and I just got bored with it. And that's the reason why Tears of the Kingdom, I can't play Tears of the Kingdom right now, because Tears of the Kingdom is essentially Breath of the Wild with upgrades. Like, it could have been a DLC game. And I just got bored with it because it was just more of the same. I mean, Zelda's great. You can do Zelda in an open world like that, but when your weapons fall apart every 2 hits, and when you get the Master Sword, and the Master Sword sucks because it's got to charge up, and that's not what's fun about that, having to like worry about weapon degradation, and then then you're out of weapons, and you got to hunt for weapons, and then you end up getting shittier weapons. But I mean, it was one of those games I cannot go back and replay. I don't know why. Maybe I will one day. Maybe when I find out I'm on my deathbed and I've got a little bit of time left, maybe like a year and a half. Yeah, maybe I'll jump back into it. But if I had that short of a time and I knew I have that short of a time, I'm just going to play my favorite games. Get one more playthrough in them. I'm going to get buried with all my stuff too. I can't remember if I got a physical copy. Yeah, I got a physical copy of that. All my Zeldas will be buried with me. Or something to that effect. Man, I just got a little grim on that. Yeah. Okay, cool. So we got through. We made it. The Link to the Past is done. So what's next? So tomorrow is May 7th. And tomorrow we are going to go ahead and we're going to finish up come on, brain, you can work. Super Mario Galaxy. We're gonna go ahead and finish that up tomorrow, and then Thursday, I don't know. The rest of the week, I may have to jumble some stuff around because after Wednesday, there's a possibility I may have to do some scheduling changes. But regardless, after Super Mario Galaxy, we will jump in. We'll get back into Expedition 33. Because I heard it gets really interesting later on in the game. And now, of course, this weekend we will do our weekend Wukong, which we're getting close to the end on that as well. Just got to beat that damn Mantis. And I may have to go back and do a backtracking so I can get the suggested spirit to fight him, because apparently one of those spirits can actually use a version of immobilize. It'll keep them immobilized a lot longer. But we will see about that. Stalking says nice. Yes, it is very nice. But I got something else going on tonight. So I've already got it up. I'll have it up at the socials here in a little bit. But tonight I will be back on Nash Thunderclap Live. I'm going to be doing a live stream from there. I'm going to talk about the GTA 6 delay that was announced last week. Also, we'll look at the trailer as well. And then talk about Gears of War coming to the PlayStation 5. And maybe some other stuff. There is one little thing I want to go back to, and we'll talk about that. So if you get a chance, I will have that up on the socials. I should be on there around 9:15 Central. In the meantime, let's go ahead and get the plugs out of the way. Hey, don't forget to follow me on Kick, subscribe to me on Twitch, subscribe to me on youtube.com/@NashThunderclap and Nash Thunderclap Live. I'm on all the socials. Instagram, Facebook, Zitter. That's where you get my updates. Everything's Nash Thunderclap. YouTube, while you're here, don't forget to like, subscribe, whatever it takes to help me with this crazy algorithm. I would greatly appreciate it. All right, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to end it right there. So I got to go ahead and do some things to get set up for the YouTube stream. So just keep an eye on the socials, and you can join me there when it is time. So, Stalking King, I appreciate you guys keeping it up in the chat as always. I'd also like to go ahead and thank our usual Kick bot in there. I thank you, and because they always throw me a nice little follow. Very, very close to getting affiliated on there. Because I'll be I am a channel for the bots. I am strictly a channel for the bots. And I also appreciate anybody that stopped by, even if it was just for 10 seconds. I appreciate you. I appreciate you swinging in and give me a little bit of a view. All right. Until later, have a good night. Take it easy and see you next time. Fuck off.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.
So long.